Hola a todos, este es el tercer episodio del TALKESHI podcast. I hope everyone is doing fine. So how are you doing, Kiara? De lo más bien, simplemente tuve que grabar este episodio de nuevo porque ya yo estaba bien ready. Vamos a subir este tercer episodio que pienso que queda cabrón. Cuando lo subo, no tiene audio. Quizás la parte más importante de un podcast. Y no tenía audio. Mira, les voy a hacer, no para que me tengan penita ni nada, pero yo me levanto, y no a propósito, yo me levanto, ¿verdad? Porque mi cuerpo así, a las 6 de la mañana. Y yo digo, pues perfecto, porque así grabo bien temprano, no hay mucho ruido, aunque acabo de escuchar una alarma. Grabo bien temprano, no molesto a nadie, ¿verdad? Y después pues todo el día edito, bueno, no todo el día, pero todo el día se tarda en subir el video a YouTube, por lo menos el YouTube video version. Y nada, right? Pero son las 9 de la mañana and I feel like that's late even, pero nada, we're gonna redo this whole 30 minutes, okay? So I hope you can appreciate. Nada, espero que estén bien. ¿Qué ha pasado esta semana? Not really a lot. Bueno, actually, that's a whole contradiction. That's why we're here. Digan hola a mi gato, que se apareció por ahí atrás para los que no pueden ver. Habían un par de cositas que se salieron bastante rápido del news cycle, pero es que yo pienso que los news cycles ya ahora son como de 2 o 3 días, no son como que no sé, no es toda la semana, no es tema de la semana. So voy a hablar de un par de cositas que salieron del news cycle, pero I feel like I should still talk about it. Y también voy a hablar de un tema bien hot ahora mismo, que es Lana del Rey. She's lost her fucking mind. Esas son las cositas que vamos a tocar. I was gonna say something very important and I forgot it because todavía estoy pensando en que, ¿verdad? Perdí todo ese audio and it's the first time que me pasa ever. So para los que no me pueden ver, los que me están escuchando, tengo makeup on, que obviamente esa fue la razón por la cual el último episodio flopped, porque no tenía maquillaje. Son embustes. Es porque hablé 20 minutos sobre el Código Civil. I think that didn't help me. Y también quiero decir, que esto lo dije, ¿verdad? Cuando grabé primera vez, que estos episodios, no siempre, ¿verdad? Y no de ahora en adelante eso va a ser algo nuevo. Pero, por ejemplo, los primeros 2 episodios, el primero, pues, tuve que tener un guideline para como que hablarles sobre, de lo que voy a hablar, basically, hablarles sobre el contenido del podcast. Y el segundo tuve un guideline porque, ¿verdad? Mala pata que el tema haya sido el Código Civil, que es un tema bien serio y que no quería misinformation, so quería como que dárselo bastante straight a ustedes, como que esto es lo que está pasando, right? Y I feel like eso no es lo que yo quiero que mi podcast sea. Yo no quiero que sea algo tan rígido o tan como que guiado. Quiero que sea un poquito más loose y que hablemos de cualquier cosa, which is what I did. Mándame a chequear bien que esto ok, está bien. Estaba chequeando el micrófono. Simplemente quiero que mi podcast sea, ¿verdad? Fun y un poquito dinámico, y no voy a estar aquí brincando y salteando y whatever, como he visto otros podcasters o no podcasters, pero en la radio, just basic ass radio, porque a mí me gustan los podcasts de aquí cuando son bastante low key, whatever, pero los bien grandes, pues I feel like they be doing too much. Pero nada, let's get right into it, shall we? Que by the way quería decir que mi makeup, ¿verdad? Pues voy a estar haciendo más makeup en el podcast porque tengo tantas ideas de makeup que nunca hago. So voy a usar el podcast para showcase my makeup ideas and stuff. Lamentablemente, ¿verdad? Los audio listeners no pueden escuchar, pero certainly los YouTubers, los YouTube watchers can. Pero nada, let's get right into it. Okay, so hay par de temitas que salieron del news cycle, like I said. Pero first of all, tenemos Macetaminofen. So, yo hablé de él la semana pasada, ¿verdad? Por lo que pasó con el podcast y por, ¿verdad? Que el podcast subió a la página de Cámara de Representantes. Of course, guess who subió ese podcast por accidente ahí? Su esposa. Which makes all of us think que tiene unas conexiones ahí arriba que are kind of shady. Y al parecer, después de todo eso, ¿verdad? Salió esa revelación y como que wow, okay, whatever. Pero salieron un par de tweets y statements que él ha hecho que are extremely, que uno piensa como que why are we giving this dude a platform? Which is, es bien normal, like, I mean, wow, un medio en Puerto Rico o una persona en los medios de Puerto Rico que sea horrible y just problematic as fuck, ¿quién lo diría? Pero, por ejemplo, hace un par de añitos encontraron que el tipo tenía una obsesión con los pezones oscuros. Like, what was that? El tipo hizo tantos tweets. Buscaron desde el 2011 que él había como que hecho varios tweets sobre los pezones negros y oscuros. Y como que era... Si se dijera que fuera una vez que él hizo un chiste así, jaja, okay, you're racist, we get it. Pero el cabrón hizo un par de tweets a través de los años. Como que hablando, si a ti te gustan los pezones negros, o si tú tienes los pezones negros, o qué sé ni qué, that's an obsession. And you can't deny that. Like a racist ass obsession. Y no solamente eso, but también se encontró un tweet sumamente violento sobre las personas trans. Como, no lo voy a ni a decir, no voy a decir lo que, like, el contenido del tweet, porque es bastante gráfico, pero una persona trans like le dio quote y dijo como que si este statement hubiera sido hace años, which it was, fue hace, yo creo que era del 2011 actually, si hubiera sido hace tanto tiempo, pues lo hubiera descartado, maybe hubiera pensado, okay, maybe este tipo cambió, whatever. Pero due to certain things que él dijo en su último, en un par de podcasts recientes, this dude, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, ¿verdad? Porque en su, Dios mío, sorry, es que no lo pude dejar con el babysitter. En uno de sus últimos podcasts, él dijo algo bien despectivo sobre Alexa, sobre el caso de Alexa, que we all know que fue un caso horrible, bien, like, reciente. Fue una agresión en contra de la gente trans en estos últimos tiempos. So, el tipo como que sigue. And you know my problem con este tipo de personas es que, okay, maybe you were problematic antes and you've changed. That's great. Que tú hayas cambiado, right? Pero, yo odio el tipo de persona que uno lo está calling out y diciéndole, mira, esto está mal. Y en vez de reflexionar y decir como que, maybe estoy mal, prefiere defender sus actos malos diciendo eso es humor negro, which, sure, puede caer en humor negro, but it's also just plain racist and transphobic. You can't deny that. No puedes decir, ustedes están descubriendo eso ahora, cuando, you're in a different time zone now, buddy. Like, it's different now. Desde un punto de vista de alguien como que mirándote, like, qué es lo que puede ayudar tu imagen o no, that did not help you at all. Como que estás siendo demasiado defensivo, protegiendo ese como que, eso es humor negro, cuando you should probably just say you're sorry and keep on doing whatever the fuck you're doing. Yo admiraría eso mucho más que just seguir defendiendo tu mierda. But, este es el tipo de persona que va a seguir surgiendo en Puerto Rico. Este es el tipo de persona que tiene éxito. So, not to sound like a hater, ¿verdad? I know it sounds pretty much like a hater, like Lana del Rey. Like, I'm gonna get to that after I talk about this next subject. Pero, lamentablemente, es el tipo de persona que tiene mucha audiencia en Puerto Rico. And it really sucks, porque si se dijera que es una mierda y que, like, de mala calidad, pues yo diría, okay, pues, but people like it. It's what people like. I can't get in the way of that. Pero que sea problematic is my problem. Porque es como que, coño, I try to do the best I can to be a better person. And they don't. And they... ¿verdad? But, whatever. Hay una marca aquí. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's just a cup. Pero nada, so ahora quería como que bring up the topic de Mel Gibson y su última película, Force of Nature. Ok, so si no lo saben, es una película, o va a ser una película sobre unos personajes que se encuentran en Puerto Rico para el tiempo del huracán María. It looks shitty as fuck. Vamos a empezar con eso. It looks like your basic ass action movie. Que me molesta que sea profiting off a tragedy, of course. Mira, that's my issue actually with it, porque si se dijera que es una película en Puerto Rico, como hay 1 millón de películas en Puerto Rico que son, o sea, que películas americanas que suceden en Puerto Rico, there's a ton of that. It's fine, whatever. Pero this is a tragedy that happened, that killed a lot of people, y yo pienso que at the very least, si tú no estás doing something for those people, I'm pretty sure their whole crew was American and they probably consulted like Puerto Rican people y esa gente profited probably, pero si tú por lo menos no estás pensando, déjame por lo menos ayudar a la gente that actually suffered because of this, I'm not gonna support it. Y más que en la película no trata sobre how horribly people suffered, sino que se trata de unos gringos que están sufriendo because of it, y la trama is based on the fact that there's a hurricane category 5 coming, and most of all, que los gringos son los buenos y los malos son apparently Puerto Rican drug dealers. That's definitely not a stereotype that we've seen a billion times in Hollywood. No, let's keep perpetrating that, because that's what Hollywood wants. Ellos quieren que nosotros seamos los malos como siempre. But you know what? As mad as I am, I find truth in knowing that that's not true. In real life, we all know who the bad guys are usually. So that's that on that. Fuck this movie. Yo no la voy a apoyar. I'm not gonna watch it, and I'm just gonna, ¿verdad? Like, my belief is que if you, and I would love to talk about cancel culture y what we should do al respecto about problematic things online, etc. I'd like to do a whole video on that, or I'd like to talk about it at some point, pero yo pienso que lo mejor que yo podría hacer is just let it die. Si hay una campaña bastante fuerte about canceling it or just like boycotting it or whatever, I join it. Pero the best way to let it suffer is just having it flop at the box office or whatever. Vamos a ponerlo así. So yeah, that's my take on it. So yeah, let's get into this Lana drama. So Lana del Rey has been found in hot water recently porque mira, yo pensaba que Lana del Rey was like this kind of person that just kind of made her own type of music, porque sinceramente su música es única. Yo pensaba que ella era el tipo de persona que would just like chill y se sentaba and just like, okay, I'm gonna do my own music. I have my own artistry. These people have a lot of claim to fame. These people have a lot of, these people are charting way better than I am, pero I know who I am as an artist, and I know who I am, right, and that's it. Like, they're gonna do what they do, and I'm gonna do what I do. That's the kind of person que yo creo que yo soy, como que, sí, like, hay gente con mucho más followers, con mucho más subscribers, pero yo creo en mi contenido. So I'm not gonna tear them down y decir como que, like, ay, esa con su contenido así, y yo hago contenido importante e informativo y yo no tengo 1000 subscribers. Like, que lloradera. Like, no, I believe in my content. I'm pretty confident in it. So I'm not gonna tear anyone else down. Lana del Rey, al parecer, no es así. Hizo un post diciendo que ahora que Doja Cat and all these people are charting and they're making music about being sexual and cheating and fucking and all these things, despectivo, low-key, like the tone that she took, even though she also talks about sex and all this shit in her music, she had to talk about them like it's a negative thing. Can I go back to making music that's soft and frail and have people not tell me I'm glamorizing abuse? I would have literally edited that and put like, can I go back to glamorizing abuse? Because That's what she's saying in this whole freaking statement. So obviamente this whole post de ella diciendo como que esta gente make music about sex and fucking and whatever, and I just make music about being soft and frail and vulnerable. It came off as racist because, first of all, como que los charts son mainly, o sea, salió bien recientemente que for the first time 4 black women are at the top of the Billboard charts. Y I guess that struck a chord in her. Y ella dijo, that can't be. So obviamente se puso a hablar mierda y yeah, ain't that great. It came off as racist because the main women that she mentioned were black. No todas eran black, pero ajá. My take on this es que you can't, I don't know, she just, from a strictly PR point of view, yo pienso decir eso mucho en estos upcoming podcasts, so de un punto de vista de like a publicist or algo así, como que, how did she come off? She came off as a hater and a racist. A lot of these things are really bad to be seen as in the media, obviously, because they are bad. Don't be a hater, and especially don't be a racist. Pero she's kind of taking like this road de que su música es mejor, no mejor, pero simplemente si ellas quieren ser, tough girl and sexy chick and whatever, I don't make music like that. My music is soft and frail, and I'm vulnerable, and I'm submissive, and I can do that. Mira, no one has said that you can't do that shit. There's music for when you want to feel like a bad bitch, and music for when you want to cry. Lana del Rey is just music when you hear that when you want to cry. It came off so badly, like, it especially came off as racist because most of these genres that these top women belong to, the rap, R&B, these are predominantly black genres. So you kind of attacking those artists because of the type of music that they make can come off as racist, or like you hating the fact that these girls are making rap and all this shit. La parte más estúpida from this whole statement was, is there a place in feminism for women like me? Bitch, you are white, you are straight, and not to sound, I don't want to come off a certain way when I say this, pero you are kind of what men want women to be, or like, por lo menos tu arte is what men want women to be. They want women to be submissive, soft, and whatever, and I'm not saying you can't be that. Of course you can. Like, you can't just think that feminism is, all women have to work and be strong, and because that's not the truth. No, like, feminism is just women doing whatever the fuck they want. So, and predominantly in the history, como que feminists, or the head of feminism have been, or the face of feminism has been a white woman. So yeah, there is a place in feminism for you. It's like the biggest place, it's the biggest space that's taken. So I find it really typical victimization again of like, when am I gonna be que se unique? Just relax, eat your freaking cigarettes and leave. Like, don't do this, because you already ruined all your discography for me. I can't listen to you anymore, because now all I'll be thinking is, oh my god, she's making this wonderful ass music, but she also hates when black women chart, or at least when like anything sexy or whatever charts, which is just so lame. That's lame girl behavior. Relax, bitch. It's okay. You can make your music and go. I probably said a lot of other stuff in another podcast, but I have a little bit of a note. Ahora que veo que apparently I summarized everything, because by this point I was already at like the 25 mark. I'm at the 20-minute mark. Pero now that I have time to talk a bit about this, yo iba a hablar about like a certain situation that's been going on in las redes, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to put anyone in danger. I don't want to talk about anyone specifically tampoco. I was never gonna do that, but I was gonna talk about basically cancel culture and, you know, just how we treat each other online. Que it's a mess. Yo siento que sometimes we hold people to such high regard. Tell me if you want a whole video on this, porque de verdad yo hablaría for hours about like cancel culture and people on the internet. Pero I do want to make like a bit of a statement, which is like, it's probably one of my favorite takes on the internet, because it makes so much sense, and I feel like la gente no entiende esto enough. Okay, so when it comes to cancel culture, and when it comes to tú como que trying to do your best so something bad doesn't happen, por ejemplo, or I'm gonna talk about Gun Girl. Ustedes saben quién es Gun Girl. Ustedes saben quién es esta muchacha que takes her gun to campus and she parades it around and she's like, hey, I have a gun, so what? And I have ugly hair too. ¿Verdad? So she started doing that, and obviamente pues, a lot of people would quote her tweets, would like mention her, would interact with her. By that I mean replying to tweets, quoting, commenting, even liking, etc. Como que dándole heart or whatever. If you want something to disappear or leave or change, mira, you could do, first of all, maybe some people tried to tell her like, hey, you shouldn't go around campus and harass people. Something pretty basic, right? Pero she could either take it two ways. She could probably not do that and be like, oh, you know what? That's wrong, so I'm not gonna do that. And change and whatever. That'd be great. She obviously didn't do that. She kept on parading her gun around campus, and she got a platform. And you know why she got a platform? Because of haters. I don't want to blame la gente que, ¿verdad?, called her out on her shit, porque that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to explain que the internet has algorithms. It has an algorithm. I don't know. It has numbers. It has insights. It has all these things que deal with your engagement. So, ¿verdad? Por ejemplo, yo veo a Gun Girl and I quote it and I'm like, you're ugly. That's good for her. Aunque tú no lo creas. Because you're making numbers for her. You're kind of increasing. Okay, so Twitter kind of sees it and Twitter's like, oh, this tweet has a lot of numbers going on, so let me shove it on to people's timelines. And more people see it, and more people como que también empiezan a decir, you're shit, you're a horrible person, whatever. There's also gonna be people that like her and that agree with her. And you're probably giving her a platform just by talking about her. Por ejemplo, if you mention her whole ass name on Twitter, like not her username, her name, you can use the username también as an example. Twitter's gonna see that and make it probably even a trending topic, or just it's gonna shove it everywhere. It's gonna show it to everyone. And that is how haters made her famous, because the haters would talk about her, would interact with her page or with her qué sé yo, and it would blow it up. I want people to know that if you want something to be eradicated, if you want to talk shit, también, mira, here's what you do. First of all, don't interact with the person. Block them. I have blocked this person, and I have blocked Tommy Lauren, and I have blocked all these people that I don't like or I don't want to give a platform to, because that's what we did. We kind of gave her a platform. I didn't, because I blocked her immediately. Pero that's what you have to do. You have to completely ignore it. If you want to talk about her or about anything, censor the name. Like, use little asterisks. Use a code name. I don't know. Like, just as these racists usan como que code words and shit to say racist things online, do the same with bad people. If you don't want to give them a platform, don't talk about them. Don't interact with their shit. Just complete, like, you know, lo peor que puede hacer el humano a otro ser humano es, well, one of the worst things, because, ignorarlo. Like, everyone hates being ignored, right? So if we had just let Gun Girl post her shit and we kept on walking, she probably would have gotten one viral moment and not have a platform, and just she would have kept on. I don't know. She probably wouldn't have kept on. I don't know what she would have done, but we wouldn't have given her a platform, and she wouldn't have a living now off of what she does. So please be more conscient. Like, por ejemplo, what's the point that I'm trying to make here? The point is que if you see someone online, you don't like them, you don't want to interact with them, ignore it. You can talk your shit. This person posted, this person or fulano or whatever, you can talk about the subject, but it's not gonna help if you interact with them and give them more clout, unfortunately. Si tú ves algo and you're like, no, I don't want to, like, give them a platform, I don't want to give them more followers, because that's probably what you'll do anyway, just block and ignore and keep on living your life. Try to, I don't want to tell anyone how to live their lives, but be more positive than negative always. Like, if you see a transphobe, then just, instead of calling out that transphobe and giving them a platform eventually at some point, just support more trans people, etc., etc. You know, like, that will always help. It'll always help way more to support trans people than trying to call out transphobes or whatever. Even though you should also call transphobes out, because that's important. But try not to give transphobes a platform. Try to make them disappear if that's what you want to do. Like, don't bring their name to light, because maybe some people that follow you will like them. Unfortunately, right? That's the case. So I'm hitting the 27-minute mark, and pues ya sabemos que I want this podcast to be pretty short. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this podcast, especially because I did it twice, and I even added a little other theme there. I talked about 4 topics this week. Gracias por llegar al final del podcast. I really appreciate you supporting my content. I'm always gonna welcome, ¿verdad?, sugerencia. If I said something wrong, corrígeme. I'm always down to learn. Just thank you so much for watching this podcast and supporting my content, and I'll see you guys next week. This episode was really fun, and it is exactamente lo que quiero que el podcast sea, so I'm really glad que we made it. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.